What's going on, guys? Klutch here once again. New mod day, new mod day. Awesome, guys. So these are all going to be PC only mods. However, unfortunately, nothing has come out in the mod hub this week as of yet. So we're going to be looking at some new PC mods. Pretty excited to look at this stuff, guys. Let's jump into this. It's cool stuff to look at. Let's do it. Pitter batter.
Klutch Simulations.
Alright, guys, let's jump into this. Now, like I said in the intro, these are all mods, PC only. You'll find them on various sites online. Unfortunately, Mod Hub has been a little on the quiet side lately. It sounds like they might be gearing up for Christmas. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens later on this week. Hopefully we get another batch of mods before the end of the week. I'm not holding my breath, but you never know. Anyways, let's start off over here. We got the DEUTZ Bull Tractor. This thing is awesome. Oh, look at this thing. So cool. I love the red lights up front. Unfortunately, they're not red when they light up, but the red lenses look kind of cool. Makes it look pretty mean. Really enjoying this tractor. I have not had a chance to really play with this one in any of my Let's Plays yet, since it is more of an endgame style tractor. But tons of horsepower. There's a couple oddities with it, however, but we'll get into that in a second. She looks good. She looks good. Let's go take a look at it in the store here, and we'll show you all the options we got available. So we'll go down to tractors, and then all the way over to your mods, as usual. And mod tractor, there we go. DEUTZ Bull. Perfect. So base price, we are looking at $255,000. That's going to go up a little bit, depending on the engine you choose. Now you start off at, what was it, 350 horsepower. This goes all the way up to 705 horsepower if you go full bore. So quite a change there. Different types of wheels, obviously. You go Trelleborg all the way up to, what is the other one? It is, there we go, Michelin's or the Lizards. Now both the Trelleborg and the Michelin's, they're going to give you kind of the same options. You've got standard wheel weights or the doubles. Now the doubles do look really good. I do like the look of the doubles on this tractor. Yeah, it's good. Now if you go over to the Trelleborg, you obviously have the same options for that. Wheel weights or doubles. Yeah, there he goes, wheel weights, that looks good. But now let's go and take a look at the Lizards. And there we get the crawlers. You can do front, or sorry, rear or just, or both, sorry, rear or both. Yeah, I'll figure it out one of these days. I do like the crawler all, yeah, it looks good having them all like that. And yeah, it just looks fantastic to me. Now our price is up to 275 grand. We could change the colors on this as well. But the colors, as you can see, look more of like a chromey style color. Not really a fan personally. It's not my style. It looks a little too flashy for a tractor. So typically I'm going to stick with just the black. But that's just me. If you guys like the chrome or that change the colors up, just be aware that it is going to give it more of a chromey type look. And yeah, it's all good. Alright, so let's go take this for a cruise. There's something else I do need to discuss on this particular tractor. It's a bit odd. Now it says the top speed is 55 kilometers an hour, I believe, in the store. However, let's see how fast we can go. Yeah, it goes a little bit faster than 55. We're doing 85. There we go. So there is an adjustment, obviously, on this game file. It's making it do 85. I'm not sure why it's set to do that as the base mod. This obviously can be adjusted in your game files, so if you want to make it so it's more realistic, then maybe reset it down to 55. That might be a little bit better for the tractor that has treads. I don't think too many are going to do 85 kilometers an hour with treads on them, but who am I to say? That obviously can be adjusted if you'd like. Otherwise, you know what? You can leave it at this and just have a little bit of fun. It's all good too. Do what you want to do. That's the way I think about it. But it does go a little bit faster than you would expect. Alright, so that's going to do it for the tractor. Let's move on to our plows. Now we have a couple different plows here. The SAPHIR is a smaller one. I think it's is it a 1 meter plow? I think it's one. Anyways, I can't remember the exact size. It's a small plow. I've been using this one a little bit here and there. The nice thing about this is it's so compact. It's really easy to use. Most tractors can pull it. And it's precise. It's straight rather than most of the plows in game that aren't. We just toss this over there. We're done with that. There's not much else we can talk about this. It's a 1 meter plow. It does what it's supposed to do. You can make fields with it. But the one I want to talk about is the WEBA 6 meter. Yes, the WEBA 6 meter. Oh, I love this plow. You guys may have seen this in Farming Sim 17. It is for the most part the same. The One change to it is, however, that you can only connect one side. The Weber 6 meter in Farming Sim 17 you could connect over here as well, and on this side now you can see we only have one connection point, which is a bit strange. And the fact the plow themselves look like they're going only in one direction, obviously, so it does look a little bit strange when you're connecting it to the rear of a tractor. It feels like it's going backwards to me, but regardless, it does the job. And it is fantastic because it's straight and not curved like the rest of the plows in game. Yeah, no, I do like this plow. It does make life so much easier, and you can plot a pretty good clip at this thing as well. So let's connect up to with the DEUTZ here. Now, the other nice thing about this one is it folds up, and you can store it so easy. I'll show you that. There we go. Let's fold this all up. And you can put this pretty much anywhere on your farm. Just kind of tuck it away when you need it, and it is there. It's huge. Well, not huge. I mean, it's 6 meters. Still a pretty good size, and you can plow at, like I said, a fairly good clip. Make fields, all that good stuff. Here, let's see if we can make a quick field. We'll see what kind of speed we're going to get. And make field. There we go. So 17 kilometers an hour, and we are creating a field. And that's going to be your standard for any of the tractors that are available for it. That is pretty cool. I do love this plow. If you watch any of my Farming Sim 17 videos back from a while ago, you're probably going to catch me using this plow quite a bit whenever I had access to it. So this was one of the more popular modded plows that you could buy. I think actually probably the most. I don't know too many people that didn't use this plow, to be perfectly honest. So now it's finally available for Farming Sim 19. A little bit of different, but it's still there. It's all good. All right, let's go look at what's next. All right, next mod is more of a placeable. This racking system is going to save you a little bit of space on your farm. So I found on a Felsbrunn that the base farm area was a little tight, and storing the headers ends up being such a pain. So you can see I've pulled all the headers off it for now, but we're going to store some headers on this rack, and I'll show you how it kind of works. So we've got, what is this, a 45 footer, I believe? Yeah, this is the big one. One thing when you're putting any of the headers on this racking system, you want to make sure that thresher is all the way down. You can see I'm moving it up and down right now. Make sure it's all the way down. We're probably still going to have a couple issues here, just trying to get everything to settle in. But if you can get it in the right spot, it tends to sit fairly well. It'll stay up there. So we'll put that one down, and just back this up. And now we'll go grab this other 45 footer, if I can get around the corner. Whoops. Alright, we're good. We're good. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit straight ahead there, but we'll certainly give it a shot. Come on, baby. Get in there. Oh, nope. I got to squeeze this around. See if I can knock the stop sign out. And, oh, I did hit it. Alright, let's go take a look at the controls for this now. There's two buttons over on the side here, and in the help menu it'll tell you exactly which one does what. But, so we want to move the top rack up first, and now, when we jump inside, we drop it down, we'll put it on the bottom rack, and this one here will move up as well. So you have an option for 3 different racks on this, if you do require that many. So we'll just drop this one in, make sure the thresher is all the way down, like I said before. Alright, get this out of the way, and now let's go and hit the button for the bottom rack. Boom, and there it goes. Now be careful when you're using this. Oh, it's freaking out a little bit. So sometimes it doesn't quite sit right. Usually it takes a minute and then it settles down depending on exactly where you situate them. And sometimes they pop out. But if you hit the wrong button and you manage to close the rack on itself, that's a bit of an issue with this one because it will just go right through a rack. It could send your headers flying or stick them in to get them stuck on something. And then you're fighting, trying to get them off. So I'll put this header there, and we can stick this one at the bottom as well. Excellent. Come on. There we go. Throw it inside. Yeah, there we go. Corn header is in. Boom. Oh, look at that header up top still bouncing around. And look at they're both moving around up there. Anyways, they're not quite situated the way I'd like them. I'd probably adjust that again, but they will sit up there once you get them. I do love this mod. It's fantastic for keeping headers out of the way and still easily accessible. Anyways, moving up next, we can't have the holiday season without a Christmas tree, so we've got a Christmas tree mod that's been built. You can see I've got a couple of them there. Pretty cool. Loving that. I do like the Christmas trees. This one doesn't have any music like the one in 17 did. Anyways, let's move on to the last thing here. So this is the landscaping mod. You guys know I've been loving the landscaping patch that's been coming out. So I've been doing a ton of stuff with that. However, there's been a new update to one of the mods that adjusts some of the textures on this. So you can see here, I've put down all the different textures, and some of them have changed just a little bit. Now the concrete ones here, they're for the most part the same, I believe. Maybe a slight adjustment to that lighter colored one. It looks a little bit different to me. This mud here has changed quite a bit. So you can see there's like footprints in it now. This clay mud is the same. However, over here, we've got two different styles now. So the kind of cliff side was more of just a normal darker color. Now it's got like a grassy moss that's built into it. So that's definitely changed. As we move down, these concretes and gravels are for the most part still the same, unchanged. This one gravel at the end actually looks a little bit different and more texturized. Grass is the same, except over here now we have a grass texture with, it looks like clovers or something coming through it. So that takes over for the one that had the leaves. It had a bunch of leaves in it at one point in time. Now it's more of a clover look. But that's pretty much it, guys. The rest are all for the most part the same. They've just adjusted those just a touch, and they look pretty good as far as I'm concerned. It's nice to have some new adjustments. I just wish that grass would actually grow in some of these ones, so it would be more of a live feature. But anyways, what do you do? Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me today. That's going to do it for us today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Other than that, guys, I will talk to you next time. This is Klutch. Over and out.